can take everything, just the best part of me. You packed your things like it was nothing, like we were easy to erase. I stood there frozen in the doorway, watching love walk away. You said I'd be fine without you, like healing was a choice. But you took my sense of home and left me with your voice. I'm breathing, but I don't feel whole since the night you let me go. Left me half alive. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like you might come back someday. I still talk to your memory when words get in my way. I pretend I'm getting better, but truth is hard to hide. I lost more than a lover. I lost myself that night. You close the door so easily, left me in between. You left me half alive, with pieces I can't find. Half of me is learning how to leave you behind. You left me half alive, broken but still breathing. I'm learning how to live again with half a heart still bleeding. Maybe one day I'll forgive the way you walked away, but tonight I'm just trying to make it through the pain. You left me half alive, but I won't stay this way. I'll rebuild what you couldn't love and slowly find my way. I'll take what's left of me and learn how to survive. You left me half alive, but I'm still here. And that means I'll be alright. I wrote your name 1,000 times on paper no one reads. Every word I wanted to tell you stayed trapped behind my lips. I thought if I could write it down, you might return to my fingertips. I fold my feelings in envelopes, seal the tears and regret, but there's no one to deliver them, no way to reconnect. I stare at your empty chair, pretend you might come back, but silence answers softly in this room so black. These are letters I'll never send, lines of love that break and bend. They live in the corners of my mind, where I hope you'll never find. I speak to you in secret ink, every thought before I sink. These are letters I'll never send, and still I can't face in shadow and breathe the memories in. But reality cuts sharper than anything could begin. These are letters I'll never send, lines of love that break and bend. They live in the corners of my mind, where I hope you'll never find. I speak to you in secret, every thought before I sing. These are letters I'll never send. Still, I can't pretend. If I had the courage to let go, would you even read them then? Or would you toss the pages like everything I gave back then? Some loves are meant to whisper, not scream into the night. And some hearts only remember the silence after the fight. These are letters I'll never send, words that I can't defend. They live where longing never ends and bend like broken bends. I write your name in quiet pain, hoping I'll see you again. These are letters I'll never send, but they remain my only friend. I wrote your name 1,000 times. I'm paper no one reads. I see your shadow in the dark. It follows me where I go. We laughed under the streetlights, dreamed we'd never fall apart. But time slipped between our fingers and left me with a hollow heart. I replay a smile in my mind, it's brighter than the sun. But now it's just a memory of a love that came undone. I try to step away, but your shadow pulls me near. Every whispered memory echoes what I fear. I'm fading in a shadow, I can't erase. I write letters in my notebook, but I'll never send a trace. I hear your voice in silence, calling me by name. It's bittersweet and aching like fire in the rain. I wish I could let go, but letting go feels wrong. Every step I take your shadow close, even if it's pain. Because without your darkness, sunlight feels in vain. I'm fading in your shadow, where the light will never find me. Holding on to what I can't have, a love that set me free. I'm walking in the dark, learning how to bleed. I'm fading in your shadow, and it's all I'll ever need. I see your shadow in the dark, it follows me where I go. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, you just left. You said this isn't easy, like easy was the goal. Your voice was calm and steady while mine was losing hold. I searched your face for answers, but you had already gone. Your silence hit me harder than every fight we won. You packed your truth in gentle words so I wouldn't fall apart, but soft goodbyes still shatter the strongest hearts. Your goodbye learned my name, carved it into pain. Now every quiet moment calls me back again. You didn't mean to break me, but somehow you became the reason every tear I cry whispers your name. I sleep on half a mattress beside you used to be. I talk to empty spaces like they remember me. You said I'd find somebody who loves me better than you, but I'm still learning how to breathe without holding on to you. I replay every sentence like maybe I missed a sign, but love doesn't warn you before it runs out of time. Your goodbye learned my name, tattooed on my chest. I tried to move forward, but I'm stuck in what we left. You closed the door so gently, still the echoes remain. Your goodbye learned my name. If love was just a season, then ours was built for rain. I don't regret the storm, just how it ended in pain. You walked away so certain, I stayed unsure and bruised, trying to forget someone who was never confused. Your goodbye learned my name, and it won't let me forget every dream we didn't finish, every promise we never met. I don't hate you for leaving, I just wish you'd stay the same. But your goodbye learned my name. If you ever miss me, listen to the rain, it still knows my name. Maybe we were right was born at the wrong time. We met when we were broken, still learning how to heal. Two souls chasing daylight, but afraid of what we'd feel. You had dreams bigger than us, I had scars you couldn't see. We tried to fit forever into uncertainty. I held you like a promise, afraid you'd slip away. You smiled like you believed it, but your eyes said not today. We loved in the wrong lifetime, at the right place, wrong day. If the world had been kinder, you might have stayed. We spoke in almost and maybes, while time kept passing by. We loved in the wrong lifetime, and that's how we said goodbye. Your name is in my playlist, every song still hurts. I hear you in the silence between the second verse. We planned 1,000 futures, never lived a single one. You ran toward your sunrise, I stayed with the setting sun. I never blamed your leaving, I blamed the hands of fate that put our hearts together, then told us both to wait. We loved in the wrong lifetime, too early or too late. If love was stronger than timing, you'd still be here today. We tried to beat the moment, but moments always win. We loved in the wrong lifetime and lost what might have been. Maybe in another life we're older, we're brave. No fear of losing everything, no reasons to escape. No what if in our language, no tears when we kiss. Just two hearts that finally fit. We loved in the wrong lifetime, but the love was still real. I'll carry you in every place I learn how not to feel. If destiny has mercy and gives us one more try, we won't love in the wrong lifetime. Next time we won't say goodbye. Until then, I'll love you out of time. I never knew quiet could be this loud. You used to talk in colors, now everything is gray. Your messages are empty, like words you couldn't say. I wait beside my phone, like it owes me a reply. But every buzz reminds me some hopes are built to die. You taught me how to love, then vanished without sound. Now every crowded room feels like I'm never found. I learned silence from loving you, from all the things we never fixed, from promises that slip right through like broken glass on bleeding wrists. I scream inside but make no sound. This it how. I learned silence from loving you, from all the nights I cried alone, from saying fine when it wasn't true, from making pain my only home. I gave you words, you gave me proof that love can mute the truth. I learned silence from loving you. If I could rewrite us, I'd listen when you lied. I'd hear the fear beneath your voice before we slowly died. But love is not a lesson you pass or fail on cue. It leaves you lost in quiet rooms, still missing you. I learned silence from loving you, from every tear I tried to hide, from holding on when I should have moved, from begging feelings to survive. Now even when I speak out loud, my heart still feels subdued. I learned silence from loving you. I don't hate you, I just stopped talking to your ghost. The room still breathes your name even when you're gone. Your jacket on the chair still smells like yesterday. I talk to walls at night like you might hear me pray. The clock will move along, it's stuck on when you left. I replay every word like maybe I was dead. I trace the cracks you made across my fragile heart. I never knew goodbye could tear my world apart.
There are echoes where you used to stay. Your life still lives inside this place. I call your name, but it fades away, like love that time couldn't save.
I'm breathing air that feels like pain, learning how to live this way. There are echoes where you used to stay. Your side of the bed is cold like winter in July. I scroll through all our ghosts, pretending I'm alright. You said we last forever, forever didn't try. It packed its bags too soon and never said goodbye. I hold on to the lies that love will come back home, but hope feels like a stranger when I'm this alone. There are echoes where you used to stay. Your voice still haunts my every day. I close my eyes, you drift away like smoke. I couldn't make you stay. I'm dancing with the memories of who we couldn't be. There are echoes where you used to stay. If loving you was wrong, I'd do it all again.
I'd break my heart in pieces
Just to feel you, then I
scream into the silence, but silence screams.
echoes where you used to stay, written in tears I never say. I let you go, but part of me is still where you used to be. If love's a song that fades in rain, then yours still calls my name. There are echoes where you used to stay. I turn off all the lights, but you remain. You didn't take everything, just the best part of me. You packed your things like it was nothing, like we were easy to erase. I stood there frozen in the doorway, watching love walk away. You said I'd be fine without you, like healing was a choice. But you took my sense of home and left me with your voice. I'm breathing, but I don't feel whole since the night you let me go. You left me half alive, half hopeful, half in pain. Half of me is moving on, the other half still says your name. You left me half alive, trying just to survive. I'm not dead, but I'm not okay. You left me half alive. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like you might come back someday. I still talk to your memory when words get in my way. I pretend I'm getting better, but truth is hard to hide. I lost more than a lover, I lost myself that night. You closed the door so easily, left me in between. You left me half alive, with pieces I can't find. Half of me is learning how to leave you behind. You left me half alive, broken but still breathing. I'm learning how to live again with half a heart still bleeding. Maybe one day I'll forgive the way you walked away, but tonight I'm just trying to make it through the pain. You left me half alive, but I won't stay this way. I'll rebuild what you couldn't love and slowly find my way. I'll take what's left of me and learn how to survive. You left me half alive, but I'm still here, and that means I'll be alright. They say love knows when to leave. I didn't. I ignored every warning sign, every crack in what we had. I called it love, I called it fate. You called it not that bad. I stayed through cold good nights and morning without you. I kept believing promises you never planned to do. was alone, you were already gone. I held on too long to something already gone. I kept fixing what you broke, pretending I was strong. I lost myself in loving you, and now I see the truth. I held on too long. I made excuses for your silence, for the distance in your eyes. I blame myself for everything, even your goodbyes. I thought if I loved harder, you might finally stay. But love shouldn't hurt this much or fade this way. I was scared of letting go more than being alone. I held on too long when my heart was begging me to run. I stayed when I should have left, when the damage was already done. I broke myself into trying to hold on to you. I held on too long. Maybe letting go is strength, not giving up, just choosing peace. Maybe loving me comes next, after losing you completely. I held on too long, but I'm learning how to heal. I'm putting down the weight of everything I feel. I'll love again someday, but not the same way. I held on too long. Now I let go and choose myself. I thought love was fair, but it never played that way. I watched you fall for someone else while I stood right in front of you. I gave you everything I had, but it was